All right, peoples, Jay on the Segway. Today's video is going to be me taking the Hero 11 Black to work all week long. Right now it's dark outside. All right, so you guys are kind of seeing the settings. So the GoPro Hero 11 Black, right, it has two different settings for the easy mode. You have the highest quality mode, which will record in 5K. I do not know the frames per second. I haven't been able to verify that. And then you have the extended battery mode. Extended battery mode in easy mode is going to give you 4K resolution. So just so you know. So with that being said, I'm going to record the entire week's worth of work recordings. It's going to all be in easy mode, but on extended battery. All right, so those are your only two options. You cannot change anything, like no details. You can't change the frames per second. You can't change ISO. It's all very, very basic. So I would say compared to the ALLLL Action 3, the GoPro Hero 11 Black's easy mode is much simpler, much simpler. There's a lot more to talk about all this stuff. I can get into a whole lot more details, but I'm not going to because that's for a whole nother video. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys aren't willing to just watch me recording, I'm gonna try to keep it entertaining as much as possible, but this is basically a video so you guys can see the quality of the Hero 11 Black, and then you can go watch my Action 3 video and see that difference. So after I finish making this video, you guys, I'm going to do a very extensive comparison video between this Hero 11 Black and the Action 3, giving you guys my honest opinion. And yeah, right now, again, off the rip, I'm thinking the Action 3 is the better camera. Just off the rip, I'm just going off the top of my head right now, okay? I'm just gonna show you guys night scenarios. I'm gonna take you back in my truck again. We're gonna take another ride through Vegas with the Nami scooter. I'm gonna try to simulate everything I did with the Action 3 video with this GoPro. So, like I said, if you guys don't care to just watch, it's just, basically you're just watching me just record stuff. Watching this video to critique the Hero 11. But that's what this video is about. It's not about me trying to do anything specific. All I want to do is show you guys how the footage look, and I told you guys there's two resolutions that the easy mode will give you, depending on if you put extended battery option on, or if you put the high performance option on. It's 4.7K versus 5K. Like I said, there's a lot to talk about with these cameras. Like, there's some things that you guys never hear about, especially if you're new to the action camera world. There's just things you guys don't know, like taking these things off and putting them on devices so you can edit your videos, editing video programs. Like, you know, when these videos come out on these cameras, no one talk about those parts, you know, those things of the cameras. And there's a lot of new guys that ask me, hey, what's that kind of camera? What camera is that? And I'll tell them, hey, it's a GoPro, or if it's a DJI Action 3, and they just like, you know, how much they go for, and is the video good? And then, but these guys don't know anything about editing videos. So I am going to eventually make a video just trying to quickly show you guys how to kind of get that done. I already see the GoPro footage is it's so easy to take off with Apple products. I had no idea until I recently bought an iPad, and I went to just, you know, wirelessly get the videos off the GoPro to the iPad, and it was quick, and it was easy, and it wasn't glitchy at all. On the Android devices, it's glitchy, guys. It's glitchy. When I say glitchy, I mean I have to keep trying to connect the GoPro sometimes to the phone to wirelessly transfer my videos from the GoPro camera itself to my phone or my tablet. So I never knew that until I just got an Apple iPad, and it worked flawless. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stick around. I'm gonna try to chop this down so you guys aren't watching like a whole bunch of just nonsense. Just a disclaimer before we get there, the GoPro Hero 11 will have the windslayer on from here on out. Once I get the camera fully charged, which is not right now, I'm going to record everything with the windslayer on. That's what I did with the Action 3, so that's what I'm going to do with the GoPro. So enjoy the video. This is a mileage sheet. I have to write down how many miles I drive at each state. All right, so basically I put the date, I put the miles that I start, you know, whatever my starting mileage is. It's 247, 149, so I have that written here. And then when the end of today, so midnight, November 7th, I will close this section of November 6th out. I will put the miles wherever my odometer miles is at midnight. I'll write it down here, and then for the odometer start, I'll write that same mileage right here in the start section, and then put November 7th, because of course that's going to be tomorrow as soon as midnight hits. And then I pretty much put checks next to the states that I'm driven in. So I'm in Kansas right now. I got Kansas crossed, you know, checked out. I will be in Nebraska before midnight, so I got Nebraska checked out. And then I'm gonna end up back in Kansas because of the route that I'm gonna take. So anyway, this part's boring, so let's go on ahead, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I'm at the place where I normally get my load for Vegas. Oh, what the? What the fuck just happened? Oh, hell no. Are you kidding me? Oh, shit. And my freaking trailer is hooked up to that damn truck over there. Back to being ate up again. Oh man, but the shifter though. Oh hell no. Alright, let me try to mend this shit. Alright y'all, so here I am. I'm pissed off because this place, on top of me having to deal with a freaking super short throw over here, this place where I'm picking up at, they didn't unhook the yard truck from my loaded trailer. So I had to jump in there and try to figure it out. This isn't the first time they've done that. It's like, come on, get it together, y'all. Yo, this super short throw is not where it's at right now. Okay. So that's kind of how this is looking. So what I'm gonna do with this is the stuff that's on the top shelf. Get that there. Ooh, I almost bust my ass. These things right here on this top shelf, so dangerous, y'all, so dangerous. But I always drive accordingly because you see, like, look, what the fuck? You see, this pallet should have been pushed up against these guys so this shit doesn't go sliding around. Obviously it's too heavy. I can't push it, and there's nobody inside because I went to open the door and I tried that door over there and they're all locked, so no one's here right now. Yeah, this is some part of trucking, you know, some of the things that we deal with as drivers. And this goes back to the Osmos 3 video when I told you guys to help us, just help us, help you, help us, help you, help us. Meaning, this is the stuff we go through. I give myself enough time. I leave my house early so that if I run into issues like this, I have a little bit of time to wiggle with. So I like to get to Vegas by a certain time. All right, that's all we're gonna do right here. All right guys, that's why even with your normal cars, it's always good to have some basic toolkits. If you guys own a vehicle, electric vehicle, car, truck, doesn't really matter. You guys want to always look at the type of tools you would need to fix it. So for example, these two little screws I just threw back in there, I think they're called star keys. I used to call them star keys. These guys right here. Let's see how good the GoPro's depth of field is. So I needed that tool to get that thing out so that I can continue on with my driving day. I gotta build my air pressure up, that's fine. We can, man, I need that. I can't wait to stop for the night so I can clean all this shit up. All right, y'all, let's get on this road. All right, guys, so here we have a weigh station. Weigh stations are here to make sure truck drivers are doing what they're supposed to be doing. What is doing what they're supposed to be doing? Well, we're supposed to make sure our axle weights don't exceed a certain these guys. So usually there's somebody in there. He's probably dealing with another driver somewhere else. So anyways, they just here to make sure. I'm about to turn this shit off. All right, so basically they're here to make sure that drivers are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Make sure, like, when you get loaded, once a customer or a shipper loads our trailer, we're supposed to make sure that we're not overweight, and we're supposed to make sure that all of our axle weights are, like, you know, below a certain value. So like the steer tires on that standard truck like mine, 12,000 is the maximum allowed weight I can have. 12,000 pounds, that is. The drive wheels, which is the wheels that the power is coming from, that one is 34,000 pounds, and the same thing for the trailer wheels. The maximum weight I can have on those legally are 12,000 pounds. So it's up to us to make sure that we aren't exceeding those values. Sometimes there's a little bit of leeway. You can go a little higher than them. You know, it just depends on the situation. But that's just general rules for us. And you know, they're there to make sure that our trucks aren't like in bad condition. You know, flat tires, leaking air lines, broken head, or should I say inoperable lights, you know, like marker lights and headlights, turn signals. You know, they don't actively check for them, but sometimes you get pulled in and they'll pull you into an inspection bay and they will check. All right, guys, we are getting some fuel all at the same time. I'm gonna take my mandatory 30-minute break. So while driving a truck full time like I do, holy cow, they got all those pumps closed. Ooh, I'm so glad I'm coming here where I'm here. Well, not while I'm here. I have to take 30-minute breaks after 8 consecutive hours of work time. So I've already worked 7 hours, so a little over 7 or a little under 7. So I'm gonna get this fuel and I'll be back. Yeah, y'all, I am still driving. I'll see you guys when I stop the truck though. Because unlike the Action 3, I have to do a lot more to get the GoPro to come from the top of my head to that mount right there. All right, meat wagon, fly on, fly on. Yeah, it was just about a half a mile down the road, guys, and I was able to get on out of the way so the meat wagon could conduct business and save a life. Hopefully that's what they do. Fuck. Meat wagon had to pull over. Man, I hope that person's alright. Fuck. Never seen a meat wagon on an emergency have to pull over. Must have needed the driver. I wonder if you guys can see the sky up ahead. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Those are some real pretty colors from where I'm sitting. Just pretty, pretty. Alright, I figured this would be a good section to turn the camera on so you can see how well do you see the definition in the sky right now, having such a bright background and such a dark foreground right here. So I wanted you guys to see how it behaves in that situation. You guys are in your car, you're moto vlogging or whatever, or you're auto vlogging. Maybe you're recording a video outside and you're facing the camera and you have a backdrop that's bright like this with the cloud definitions, or maybe you're just recording the sky in this type of, you know, lighting conditions. This is how it's going to look. I ain't even gonna front, y'all. This is probably one of the clearest nights I've ever seen coming from the top of this hill like this, coming down into Vegas. I mean, everything looks so clear. Like the air is just clean. Look at the sky. Hopefully you guys can see it clearly. Look at the sky. Look at the buildings. It just looks so clear. You probably won't be able to see it as clear as I'm I'm seeing it with my own 2 eyes, but my goodness, it's gorgeous, my guys. Whew. All right, okay. I'll see you when we get to the parking spot. I want to show you guys how to use cruise control. So every car, right? Let me see, make sure you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Right here on the right side of my steering wheel, there's cruise control dials. Now, every car is different. Okay, some cars, the cruise control is going to be right here inside this little slotted little area. Sometimes it'll be on the dashboard, on the face of the steering wheel, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's on the dashboard. If it's on the dashboard, it's probably because you have an older car or a vehicle, or like some of the semis, if it's on the dashboard, and it's usually the older trucks. But most cars, even my 2001 Honda CR-V, and I think the 1999, 2000, 2001 CR-Vs, it's going to be on the steering wheel somewhere. To get it initiated, this button right here, you see the on and off button? This is actually a 2-piece button. You got the on and off, and you got cancel, right? This on and off button on my CR-V is somewhere on the dashboard, like right up here. Anyways, you want to turn your cruise control on. There's always an on button, right? So you press the on button. And in most vehicles, there's an indicator that's saying that, hey, my cruise control is actually on. My vehicle, right on the middle of the dashboard up there, you're gonna see this little icon, which is like a little speedometer. You can see, and see it's got an arrow pointing on it. You're looking for that on the dashboard. Some cars, it's a green light, you know, it just depends. On this truck, it's gonna be a white light. So I'm gonna turn the cruise on. Press the button, you see it? It's on right there. That's when you know your cruise control is on. Now, to set a speed, you just simply have to get to the speed that you want it to set at with your foot, you know, use an accelerator. So I got mine at 72. I want to set it at 72. So all I'm going to do while holding the speed at 72 miles an hour, I'm just going to press the set button 1 time. And then you see on the dashboard, it's a green. If you guys can see it, it's in green in color. And it's letting me know 72 miles per hour is the speed that I have it set at. Now, let's just say you have to slow down, right? So I'm going to go on ahead and slow down. The green letters, the green numbers turn off, right? That means the cruise control is still on, but it's not activated. How do I go back to 72? You see this little resume button, is RES. You press that 1 time, and it goes back to the speed that you had last set the cruise control at. It's that simple. To go up and down on the cruise control, it's plus and minus. You see this plus and minus? If I wanted to go faster, I would just press the plus. If I wanted to go slower without deactivating the cruise control, I'll press the subtraction sign. And to simply turn the cruise control, like to simply deactivate the cruise control, but it'll still keep its settings, you'll just press cancel. And after you press cancel, if your cruise control icon is still on, all you gotta do to go back to the last speed that you set your cruise control at, press the resume button, the RES button. You press that button, it's gonna go right back to the speed that you had set it. So there you go. Cruise control crash course. Please use it, guys. Please, 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 please. Thank you. All right, they're getting that return load ready for your boy. All right, y'all. So when I get to where I'm going in Vegas, this is what I do. I'll get my truck positioned at a really awkward angle. I hit done on my Google Maps if I have it running. I got to put myself sleeper berth, load, unload is what I do. And then I record the time, 0224, right? So I got my little notepad that I write everything down with. I usually have the paperwork right here, my little thing right here. Get my gloves. I don't like touching the interior of my truck with dirty hands, so I usually wear my gloves when I'm doing anything outside the truck, whether it's filling up with fuel, putting a landing leg down, opening up these back doors, climbing in the trailer to unsecure the load. If you guys watched the Action 3 video, I told you guys that usually every time I start driving, before I start to drive, I will secure the load with the ratchet strap. Auf geht's. And it's pretty windy today, guys, so this is going to be a real test of GoPro's microphone wind noise ability. But like I told you guys, I don't know what kind of settings GoPro puts when you use easy mode with the battery saving mode on. I don't know what the microphone settings is. It's all blacked out, so you can't see it. Well, let's get this truck back in. Turn these lights off so I can see. So, get that going. I like to drive with my socks on. I don't like stepping in my truck with shoes, so I can drive comfortably. All right, so landing leg comes down. Far enough. There's a freaking handle under here that I pull right over here. That releases the fifth wheel from the kingpin. That way when I pull forward, everything's released. It just makes me slide away from the trailer. Before I do all of that, I will drop the air in the suspension, which is this switch right here. I usually lock it in 8-wheel drive. And so the air, when it lets the air out, the fifth wheel legs, the landing gear legs, they're gonna touch the ground. That's gonna make it easy for me to back right under it once I'm ready to get back to work. It'll allow me to slide under the trailer, and I don't have to do as much work to get that landing leg right back up, because there'll be no weight on it when I put the air back in the suspension. So, that being said, look, you guys, we got some company, random company. What's up, buddy? How you guys doing? You good? Your little family? What's up? The fuck? You know what? I'm standing here thinking, I'm starting to feel a little bad that I didn't give the little homie some of the food out the fridge. But they'll be all right. Them some full-grown dogs. They'll find food. But yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, we about to take the Nami. You know what I'm saying? We about to take the Nami out once again. Hopefully the Nami does what it's supposed to do, and I'll show you guys how the Hero 11 Black performs in these low light situations in Vegas. We about to get into it, and then after this video, my next video when it comes to these cameras is going to be me having the Action 3 in the Hero 11, doing everything I just did in this video and what I did in the Action 3 video, and we'll figure out who does it better. But speaking of doing it better, let's go do this Vegas run better. Let's go. Fuck, the Nami did it again, y'all. 60 and a half. Not bad. It feels like it's governed. It's got the power, but it won't go any faster. You could just feel it. I tell you what, I said it before and I'll say it again. The Nami, man, if you guys want to buy your Nami, hit my boy Paul up. Paul at Voltage Motorworks. All right, I'll leave his email in the comments below, or in the description below, so please hit him up. This video will continue, okay? So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Oh, by the way, looks like I got to change the GoPro's battery. Huh, 6%. That's already a win for the DJI Action 3, man. That thing had like, I don't know, 73%, 72% battery, and I used it way more than I used the GoPro during my Vegas ride. So looks like I'll just be getting another battery. I was gonna try to vlog this whole week using this one battery, but yeah, obviously it's not possible. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Yo, tell me that ain't picture perfect, y'all. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Oh my. Oh my. I wish I could just pull over and get out to the edge and give you guys a nice view of that. That is beautiful. That'll be the Hoover Dam, in case you guys are wondering where this is. That's it. You see it and then you don't. It goes just as fast as it comes. Whoa. Whoa. Did you see that bomber? Hopefully you guys saw it. That's another good feature that no one ever talks about with the GoPros, is they have this kind of like a pre-sight option where so it uses up the battery. I guess that's the only downside, but if you have 5-6 GoPro batteries, it's not really a big deal because you're not using the camera as much, which is why you turn that feature on. And what it does is it's always recording 15 seconds before you press the record button. So let's just say I just saw a freaking bomber, unpainted of course, going towards the dam back down there. That's where I went kayaking. Not kayaking, yeah, it is kayaking. I went on a kayaking trip last year down at that exit where I just saw that bomber at. And basically, if I had that option on, the GoPro would have seen the bomber before I pressed the record button, so it wouldn't have been such a big of a deal to hurry up and press the record button to turn the GoPro on quickly. All I had to do was just when I get to the button, I get to it, you know? And 15 seconds before I hit the record button, it records. It's always recording so that it'll automatically save that footage that 15 seconds before I actually turned it on and hit the record button and turned it on. It'll already have caught that bomber as long as I looked at it, you know, since this thing is helmet mounted. Then I would have still got that bomber without having to have had the, you know, the GoPro being on already. So that's pretty dope, that feature, and that's something that the Action 3 doesn't have. So yeah, it's super windy, y'all. Super windy. All right, y'all, let's get this going. We'll get this going. Something wild happened, man. It's been like 12 miles now. I'm in Phoenix right now, guys, and I ain't got no signal. Like, my phone is just straight up flatline. Like, I got nothing. I don't even got roaming. Can I get to roam in Phoenix? That's crazy. So I'm left to think that maybe one of the satellites, you know, one of the Verizon satellites out here, maybe it fell. It's been windy today, so I don't know if maybe something that fell and broke and now I can't get any signal. But yeah, we ain't got no signal out here right now, guys. We just straight up like dead in the wind. And my truck gave me a warning saying I got 3 hours before it's going to derate my engine. All right, peoples, I have sad news, unfortunately for me. We got 20 minutes. This motor, or the ECU for the motor, is going to shut this engine down by a certain percentage. I think it's 30%. which puts me around 300. No. 30% will put me around 450, 460 horsepower, and probably drop my torque down to like 1,400, 1,300. So the programming on this truck is designed to shut it down pretty much, and if you continue to ignore the derated setup, then it will just completely shut the motor off, and then you'll just be stranded where you are. And I would hate to see the tow bill for that. So we're gonna try to go on ahead and see if I can get it to Albuquerque to the Kenworth dealer. I do not dare, despite me not wanting to ever be late for, you know, delivering a load. My weekend might be jacked up.
So, what do they want?
Yeah, we're at the dealership. In the break room, working on my workflow right now, getting some of the video footage put together. Got my little camera bag. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of codes that showed up with the truck, from intake manifold pressure error or warning. Then there was like something with the turbo. So NOx sensor was exceeding the NOx. I mean, it was just a whole bunch of stuff going on in there. So hopefully they get whatever they need to get done today, and I'm not sitting here overnight. Hate to see it, but yeah. These things happen, y'all. They just happen. Peoples. I sat in this dealership all afternoon. I got here around 1:30 p.m. This ain't my world, so I'm not gonna be too mad about this. But at the same time, I sat there since 1:30 p.m. It is now 6 p.m. and they haven't even touched my truck. The problem I have with that is, not that they didn't touch my truck yet, because my truck may simply just need the ECU codes to be reset. The guy said it sounds like I may have a boost leak, right? I'm about to go open my hood up and look at all my fittings and make sure there's no leaks going on, but there's a bunch of codes involved. Anyways, I sat there all day. No one said anything to me. They were literally gonna close and probably go in the break room where they have, they have a room for drivers, like a lounge, and tell me, "Oh, sir, you have to leave and come back tomorrow." And at that point, I would have been totally clueless. Like, so is anyone gonna tell me what's going on with my truck? So I know I could have got a hotel earlier. I mean, fuck. Anyways, so right now I'm in my truck. As you can see, I had to get in my truck, because I don't want to get a hotel, because I'm not paying for that, and I don't want my boss to pay for it either. So I'm going to sleep in my truck tonight, like I do every night during the week. You know, it's not the weekend yet, so what do I need a hotel room for? Anyways, I'm gonna sleep in the truck tonight outside their gates. I'll show you where the gates are right ahead, and I'll roll in. He said come in around 8 in the morning and check back in, and hopefully they can tend to my truck and see what's wrong with it. So yeah, I tell you what, I'm glad that I got loaded when I got loaded, because if I didn't and I just waited until 8 o'clock in the morning, which was supposed to be this morning, my load would have been late. I don't even know if I'm gonna still make it on time, to my delivery, which is Friday morning at 8 a.m. Right now it is Wednesday evening, so no, yeah, it is Wednesday evening. So hopefully they get me squared away tomorrow, so I can finish my little 400 and something miles to Denver, Colorado, and get staged up for my delivery to Friday morning. Anyways, I'm gonna take you guys with me to Chick-fil-A. I'm hungry. I don't feel like eating none of my prepared food that I always prep, my meal prep food. I feel like going out, man. So I'm gonna get on the Nami. We're gonna get on Homeboy. I named it Carson, by the way. So we're gonna get on Carson. That's my dad's name. My dad checked out on me July of last year. So that's he left me a little bit of money, and so I took some of that money and got Carson with it. So named it Carson. We're gonna take Carson. Carson's gonna go on ahead and take us to Chick-fil-A, where we're gonna get a lot of food. I got my big ass old drone bag right here. I got like a little heater bag inside of it, which is one of these bags with the foam insulation. I'm gonna put my Chick-fil-A in there, and we're gonna ride this, I think it's like 5 or 6 miles. We're gonna ride that back to the truck. My food's still gonna be hot, believe that. And I have a bottle to put my drink in. I gotta go find it real quick. But anyways, we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna get back in this truck. I'm gonna turn on that PS5 and I'm gonna get my GTA 5 in. So I see y'all in a little bit. Let's go for this little ride. I'll show you a little something. All right, what do we have here? Oh wow. What the fuck? My man out here doing the Viking shit, man. Golly. Sometimes you never know, guys. You never know what you're gonna see. Is that ice cream music? Oh, the ice cream man. Nice.
Turn right.
Yeah, we on day 2. Yep. They ain't do anything to the truck. They ain't even touch it. Unfortunate, huh? We'll see what happens. All right, peoples. So that's pretty much it for this video for the Hero 11. Right now, I'm about to go outside here in a second, and I'm about to shoot this video for the Hero 11 and Action 3. I'll try to make it a lot shorter. I just wanted to turn this Hero 11 video into a work vlog video. So if you guys liked the video or liked any part of the video, just let me know below what you liked. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what your experience is. Do you guys think that the Hero 11 was blurry? It seems blurry in certain situations, and something about that glare from the sun that comes into the lens. I don't know how I feel about that glare. But yeah, the truck's down. I'm gonna be in Albuquerque for the weekend, so I'll try to get this video uploaded this weekend while I'm out performing the video for the Hero 11 versus the Action 3 side by side. Rolling through Albuquerque. So my boy Paul at Voltage Motorworks, I'm gonna put his email down below. You can find him on Facebook. If you guys do Facebook, you can find him on Instagram. I'll put all his links in the description below if you guys are interested in buying a hyper scooter. These scooters are pretty dope. I'm not going to get into that because this is not what this video is about. But like I said, if you're interested in it, you can always hit me up, in the comments below. Send me a DM, or it's Jay on the Segway on Snapchat, Jay on the Segway at Instagram. You can always hit me up on any of those social media platforms. So without further ado, I appreciate you guys watching. If you even made it this far, did you make it this far? If you did, appreciate you. All my diehards, I appreciate y'all. Mad love, mad respect. Y'all motherfuckers, every time I see y'all comment, I'll be like, damn, these guys are dope, man. So anyways, Jay on the Segway. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.